Okay, guys, welcome to the Caliente Chat podcast. Today we have Jenny, Melissa, and GX.
Hello.
How do we call you now?
Same.
Still
MJ.
Stay here.
MJ
Yeah,
and
there's
GX.
Melissa's in the scene.
Okay, so no, because I used to know you, Melissa.
Yeah. Can still call.
Okay, so welcome to the chat. Just make sure you speak in the mic, so bring
Yeah,
your mic
can.
close to you,
Yeah.
so we can hear you. Okay, so so today we're gonna talk about your dance journey.
Maybe they can do a self-introduction first.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay, go ahead, MJ. You start to shine, yo.
So MJ, yeah.
Okay, I'm MJ. And then what you want me to know? Okay.
Just
my dance
what you do,
journey-
or what you do before behind dancing and
Okay, before dancing, I'm actually in the F&B line. So I used to study in.
No, there's a thing of your current day job.
Oh, my current day job. Oh, no, my
current-
past one.
It is like an interview. Like, hi, my name is Jenny. I'm from Caliente. I think
Okay.
last time.
basically like your name, where you from, what you do for a living.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my name is Melissa Jane, so they call me MJ. And then so I'm actually from Malaysia, but I'm based now in Singapore. I'm a PR. My work is I'm actually a PA for a realtor actually. So yeah, I have a big boss who tells me things to do, so I need to do something like Ashish, but then yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's me.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. GX?
Hi guys, my name is GX. My day job currently I'm actually working for Tiong Bahru Bakery under the marketing department.
Oh, really?
We can eat bread.
Yeah, everyone says that, but yeah, please go ahead. There's a lot of stock.
Okay, so marketing at Tiong Bahru Bakery.
Yeah. Then I'm only dance bachata. I only like bachata a lot. Not even though I actually learned salsa before. Surprise!
Long time ago.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah. His one is only basic and cross-body lead. That's it. Only these two.
Not this so bad lah. Okay.
No,
Maybe some other underarm turns.
Next time I ask you for salsa dance.
Sorry, sick. That day suddenly back pain, ankle pain.
Cannot. Ashish mandate that you need to dance during social.
Yes.
So you don't dance salsa anymore at all? Oh,
No. I just pure bachata now.
sure, bachata.
Yeah.
But you'll be surprised because he actually did a performance with me for salsa at
Oh.
Emotion.
Yeah.
When was that?
Against my will.
That was 3 years? 3 or 4 years.
I think after COVID.
Yeah, after COVID, then after that we performed together for one salsa item and it was the
Emotions.
Emotions one, yeah.
So we'll put the link to the video.
You'll put a small snippet of your dance.
Yeah, you want to see how I'm badly dancing salsa? Sure, you can go look at the link.
Nah, no. Gary put him in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about us, I guess.
Okay, that's good. So maybe you can tell us how did you start your journey with Latin dance? Maybe MJ.
So for me, I started was when I was in England actually. So I was working 1 year and then after that 2 years working. So when I got opportunity to work for 2 years in London, then a few of my friends keep going for salsa. Then I thought they were just going there to eat. So I legit didn't even know it was dancing at all. I thought, I don't know, some Latino place, they can have some sauce salsa or whatever. Then I decided, okay, you know what, I'll follow. So when I followed, then only that's when I saw salsa first. So I saw how they dance salsa, there was different types and everything, although I didn't understand, but I was like, wow, this is very interesting. So that's when I started taking classes. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's when my journey started. Yeah, but that was in 2010. Yeah.
So salsa.
Yeah, salsa first. So for me, I actually started with salsa first on one. And then after that, I carry on all the way. Bachata was something that I learned during the social, as usual.
Yeah.
But then after that, I started to like the music more. And then I started to train a bit, but I was still more towards salsa when I was in London. Yeah. It's only later on, after the 3 years I was there, then I moved to Singapore. and then I still started dancing salsa, but it was a bit complicated because in Singapore, I only managed to find one area that everyone was dancing. I forgot what's the place. It was at Tanjong Pagar also.
Yeah.
Union Square.
Union Square.
Yes, that was the one.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I think that was the first time I met also Ashish actually. Ashish is the one that brought me to different studios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ashish is the first person that I've met.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Back.
Then from then on, that's when my journey started. Yeah.
Okay. And you, Jakes?
Okay, I think mine started is because like I just got out of a relationship. And then I was like, how to say this? One of my bucket list was always like want to learn how to dance salsa. Surprisingly, because of like what movie was this? Is it Dirty Dancing or Dancing Havana? This movie or something that makes me feel like I want to like learn salsa. And then since I got a lot of time because I'm out of a relationship, and then I just like Google, and that time I don't know you all still remember, like I'm also have this video when they are old studio in Tanjong Pagar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, so it was like interesting that I go and learn. So I was like straight away I learned salsa and bachata. Then after a while it's like I realized I prefer bachata more. Like it's the music also sounds better. Sorry, unpopular opinion. No, okay. Salsa romantica also is very nice. Okay, guys.
You prefer
Disclaimer.
you prefer bachata music.
Yeah, I prefer bachata music, and I actually quite enjoy bachata dancing a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I started, it was in like around 2017 or 2018. From
Okay.
there, yeah.
2018. So you started with salsa as well. So
Yeah, actually salsa and bachata together. I got a combo package last time that Motion had.
And then you like bachata very early, right?
At that time, it was salsa and bachata like this. Then slowly bachata is going here and salsa is just going here.
Okay. But it was mainly for the music or because it was easier to pick up? Music or for both?
For me, actually I think it's the music for bachata.
Music, huh?
But if it's easier to pick up, I think salsa is actually easier to pick up. Like in the beginning, maybe a bit difficult, but after once you get used to the steps and everything, it's got easier. And then for me, bachata is like it's very easy to pick up in the beginning, but it gets harder and harder on the later part. Yeah.
Okay. So because most of the time when we hear the student, they say that salsa is more difficult to pick up for guys because of the pace and the speed.
Correct.
Yeah, but it's true that after a while, bachata, because of the body movement, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You need to have a bit more control.
Yeah. Now like so many kinds, body movement, footwork,
Yeah.
all this. Yeah.
Correct. I think for bachata, as more as it how you say, evolves, yeah, it is definitely getting a lot harder now. I remember bachata was definitely way easier than this.
Yeah.
Now we have to have a lot of body control, a lot of proper weight shift, and etc. So for us, we really, really need to keep training, especially in bachata if you plan to look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's so many styles, bachata influence, bachata zouk, all this. It's like you need to keep update yourself on this trend. Then bachata central is still like got new styles.
Yeah.
So you are doing bachata redirection. Is it still your style now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Still.
So how did this style come about? Where is this coming from?
Okay.
Oh, this one. It's awful, man.
Because there's like Bachata Zouk, there's a lot of things that's going on. So Bachata redirection, that's what MJ and JX are doing right now. Yeah, so where did it come about?
Okay, so we were teaching at Zigifit first, okay, and then as usual, every studio has their own syllabus. Okay, so we'll be teaching level 2 and level 1, and we were thinking that because we keep doing the generic moves, right, during socials and everything, that's all they learn. Just the basics, left, right, front, back. So it's like a T. Then we noticed that every time we do this, right, during socials, that's all they can do, and they feel like they are only just doing that. So what GX and I came up with was that why not we just make them go around instead and keep switching the directions whenever, every four counts, right?
Yeah,
Every 4 counts,
so-
keep switching the directions with the girl. We're only doing basics.
So the same syllabus structures patterns that I was taught in Ziggy but instead of doing like in a linear or a forward motion, we do it in like a 360 direction.
Correct.
it is still within the same steps, but it's just that we are playing around directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we realized that when we started doing this with them, they were not restricted to only just a T. They started to move more around and they felt like they were less restricted. And with this only, then we thought that we came up with the concept of like the redirection. So every move in between, we can actually switch the direction. This also actually helps for the followers. We managed to reduce the anticipation of it also, because whenever a girl dance with GX, majority of the community knows when they dance with GX, they get scared because they don't know which direction they're going to switch to. And they
Own
cannot
personal
go.
opinion.
This one is true. Even me also as well. I cannot just suddenly feel like I want to do something. I can't, because we will never know when GX plan to switch the direction.
See, until I have such a bad leader, like,
No,
don't follow me. Don't do anything wrong. Like, oh my god, later nobody want to dance with me anymore.
You need to revamp
Yeah.
you need to revamp your redirection.
I know, right? But actually, we feel that our redirection style also it helps with spatial awareness because since everyone is like when they do the movement, they actually kind of understand like they can control which direction they need to move and which to stop. So that actually helps with the spatial awareness during the social dance floor. That everyone can, okay, I know you're coming towards me. They just move the same steps to move it away. So at least they won't have so many accidents. It's like because previously was like after COVID, we couldn't dance, right? So when after COVID, when everyone came back for the social, everyone was banging everyone. Like the spatial awareness was very bad. So that's why it's like we came out with this idea also to help with the social awareness, and then all our students also it's like they realize also they actually can do the simple stuff, but it's a different perspective for them. So that's how they feel like, oh, something fresh, something new. Yeah.
So you change direction at any count.
We're still same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This the tab, but it's just that it's depending on where you end the 4 and 8.
The 4 and 8 will be your last direction where you end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, if I end here. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, if you decide to do a cross, also can. Or you want to do one more round, also can. But within the 4 counts. Yeah.
In a way, it also makes your
Yeah, so the redirection was more toward a Zouk. You know, all this body movement that you redirect the lady on the roll there and there. I thought it was more like that. But actually, it's more like on the step itself.
And the steps also as well, yes.
Oh, okay.
We can switch between Bachata Mordana to switch more directions. Actually, Bachata Mordana, you can switch more direction.
Yeah.
But because we are also both trained Bachata Sensual, right? So of course, we will still have we will imply the Bachata Sensual moves inside, but from there, we will switch the directions also. But generally, it's the steps. In the beginning, we were a little bit more towards Bachata Moderna because of the syllabus that was created. And then we structure it from there. Yeah. So that was the main thing first that we did. And then only we started to evolve a bit more where we put in Bachata Central and then we try and switch the directions.
Okay.
Yeah.
to make the dance also look more dynamic, and it's like doesn't really look like just 2D dance. It's more like a 3D dance that you can just play around.
Correct.
Okay. So how would you define because you like you use this Bachata Moderna, Sensual, and then Zouk influence? How would you define the difference? Just for people to understand a bit.
Okay. For me, last time how I associate with like Bachata Moderna is very similar to salsa.
Yeah.
Like it's all about
Turn
your
pattern.
hands, turns, patterns, and spins and whatnot. Then Bachata Sensual is about the body movement, head rolls, and the flow of it. So it's also similar to Zouk because we were influenced by Zouk, and then we will use those flowy movement from the Zouk to link up the patterns to another pattern. But it doesn't feel like staccato. It feels like the flow is like will nicely link up another pattern to another pattern like that.
Okay. MJ, what do you think?
I think what he says is also true because Bachata Central actually you can actually just do a combo all the way and it really, really flows depending how you plan to do the combo. But other than that, yeah, what Jack said is actually very true. Bachata Moderna is the
If
same.
somebody comes to you and say, what's the difference between Bachata Sensual and Bachata Zouk?
Bachata Sensual and Bachata Zouk. Bachata Zouk actually has a bit more influence on how you actually move your body and the tilts. Because even Bachata Sensual, right, we are still doing our body movement, but we do less tilts. We don't how you say, purposely try to tilt our body, getting ready to do a motion.
So all the
Bachata Zouk.
off-axis turns lah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
But also, I remember when I was doing Bachata Central like a few years ago, the difference with Zouk was that if you do a bonega for the lady, in Zouk, because I was doing Zouk, when you start the bonega, the lady will continue the bonega until you redirect
Yeah.
Yes.
or you finish,
Yeah.
like with a
Correct.
chicote. And then Bachata Central, you do a bonega, but the lady stop on 8. So that was the main difference. And I think with the Zouk Central Bachata, now the lady will continue a movement like Zouk until you change what you want to do after that.
Yeah.
So I think for me that's the difference. So it looks more like Zouk actually now than Bachata.
Yeah, so personal opinion wise, it's like I feel also like for Bachata Zouk, it looks nice because everyone, but the followers, like I feel like the follower must have at least learn to know to dance Zouk so that they can have the proper Zouk movement. Then when you do that one, it's possible. But if it's like if you never learned Zouk before and then we try it, it's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah, but don't you think maybe you now we should be teaching the technique of Zouk in Bachata without people having to learn Zouk?
I think
You feel
that is
like
possible.
that, I don't know.
Or you can like take the Zouk techniques but revamp it into within Bachata's technique like in the RAM, so it's like be easier instead of like really you're just really taking the Zouk techniques and then just like copy and paste but without like restructuring it towards the Bachata.
Yeah, of course. But the technique itself, I mean, is still the same, right? the
Technique
Omega.
wise depends because I think Cheryl had an event where we decided to talk to some of the instructors a bit of the techniques, how they do the things, and then how Bachata does it. I can tell that there's a reason why Corke did some of the techniques compared to the Zouk. I know they do a lot of weight shifts and everything and how they prep. But for Bachata wise itself, right, we also need to be very, very stable, especially we do also quite a lot of body movement and switching between the Bachata Moderna and also Bachata Central. Yeah. So I would advise for those people who's teaching Bachata Zouk, right, they really need to state out very, very clear which one is the Zouk technique and which one is the Bachata technique. Because even though for me and Jax, we look like we're doing Bachata Zouk, but we are still implying the Bachata techniques that we have learned, from the instructors and everything. So we don't actually use any Zouk techniques at all. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the difference. And for me, it's a bit worrying also because for those people who will be teaching Bachata Zouk, because sometimes I feel that they might not understand what is actually the techniques for the Zouk. And for those people, maybe like for me, because I have never taken any classes of Zouk until Cheryl's one, because I asked for a lot of information. Yeah, so it'll be very, very dangerous. Because I have danced with a few people who actually does Bachata Zouk. The technique or the leading, everything is totally different. Even the head, I couldn't move properly. It was very, very hard. Yeah, they expect me sometimes also to already tilt my head, which I didn't know. Yeah, these are the kind of things. So it's also very dangerous for the girl to know. Yeah.
So, like, because you guys give workshops, right?
Yeah.
On SBK OM. It's a mouthful now. So
Yeah.
when you teach classes like this, right? How do you? Because people they come in as an open class, they come in with different levels. How do you, teach them in a way that is safe for both the lead and the followers to execute a move that that they don't really have the technique for, specifically because we are trying to integrate some of the Zouk movements in.
Like for the recent workshop that we did, like something like a tilted turn topic, we were actually emphasizing on like which part of your body that you need to stop for your tilting. So like we were saying that all the framework and everything is only on the upper part of the body. We don't need you to go until waist level. So it's just really over here. And then that's where it's like you can it's easier to really feel the framework and then to lead it. Then of course when we were teaching it that time, also we were going through like checkpoints. So it's like doing, okay, when you reach to this part, this is the first checkpoint. So the weight shift correct? Is the frame there? Then after that we shift to another checkpoint, and then from there we'll try to see that everyone may able to do it. Then it's like, okay, if everyone's like 80% around there, then they just need to practice. Then we move on. But if you notice there's some issues or whatnot, or there's more explanation we need, then we will start, and then MJ also will explain to the followers what they're supposed to do with their heads and whatnot. Yeah. So because we understand that in Bachata Zouk, sometimes when you're doing all this tilt, when you start the engine, it's very hard to stop. Like if they don't have the proper technique, also it can injure the girls. Like you feel like it can give the followers a whiplash or whatnot. So we also try to make sure that when you do all this kind of motion, you make sure that your frame is there, your techniques are there. You don't injure your followers.
Yeah.
So how long do you think people should be dancing bachata before they start looking at this style of bachata?
Bachata Zouk?
Yeah. Because we see it's not for beginners, right?
Depends actually, because if the people plan to start early in teaching them, right, on the body movement and how they actually learn to prep themselves,
Yeah.
I think they can already start to slowly get it the moment, like maybe about 2 months or so, they should be able to get it already. But of course, every classes, that means they have to do the exercise of like the tilt turns and everything, and then make them walk one round, tilted, and get used to it. Because even the previous class we did, we actually told them how to tilt, make sure that their weight is on one side, and then make them walk a bit. And then from then, when they start the pattern, they should be able to do it already. But you have to start early if they want to do all this. Because even when we were teaching at Ziggy Fit, we already started the level 1 and level 2 for the normal body movement and connection, how they're supposed to do. And because of this, right, it was easier for them to do other patterns. And then
Like
going
off
into level
existence.
3. Yeah, correct.
But they need to do their basic also.
Yeah, that one confirm. Yes.
Yes.
Of course, that one definitely.
So I said 2 months, I was like,
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
a bit fast.
I think it's more like how I said this. It's like, when if you have 0 and then you should away learn Bachata Zouk, it is understandable that by 2 months is okay.
2 to
because
3
you're
months,
like fresh and then they are really just training you Bachata Zouk. Then that's fine. But if you have already currently learned a few months and then you want to go into Bachata Zouk, of course it will be better that you can go longer. Like until like maybe 6 or 8 months to really understand, because it's kind of like as another new form of thing that you need to relearn. So it's better that you really like make sure that you absorb all the proper knowledge of the techniques first, then before you like, okay, yeah, I can really do it, but actually your techniques are still not there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But still, for me, I still believe that you need to spend some time to do bachata fundamentals before even doing the Zouk move. Because if let's say the Zouk, Bachata Zouk comes out of fashion,
Yeah.
That's the thing.
then
I'm saying.
then you're doing something else.
Yeah, I know.
It's,
Correct.
Actually, because Bachata actually evolved quite fast.
Yeah. Lately,
Just a few, I wouldn't say years, just a few months ago, Bachata Central was still like all in the rage. And then suddenly now it's like Bachata Zouk, right? Maybe next one we'll be doing Bachata Kizomba.
oh, I saw
Actually, before Bachata Zouk, right? It actually have already.
Bachata
Last time
yeah.
it's called Zouk Chata.
Oh, Zouk. Oh,
Yeah, last time it was actually called Zouk Chata.
Zouk Chata.
Yeah, it was called Zouk Chata actually. Then now is, I think, if like social media, because of social media everything, then now they really like
Publicize
trademark,
it, yeah.
trademark this word Bachata Zouk.
Bachata over the surname of this
No, it's true.
kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're gonna be here to stay. So maybe you should learn Zouk.
Yeah.
No, there was like this. What's his name? Forgot his name. He's doing salsa and then he put some tango in salsa.
Actually,
Vasquez, yeah.
Yes. Really?
Yeah, I saw him. He was doing salsa on one, and then he put some tango. Like,
I think it's to freshen up the thing.
Yeah. And I need to like
recently, I'm
transcend.
not sure if we are talking about the same Vasquez, but
Vasquez.
there's Vasquez brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
a few of them.
tree,
But one of them, recently, his style is a bit odd. I don't know.
I think maybe everyone know what you're talking about.
Yes, there's just a lot of videos.
So Louis,
Yeah.
so he's the one he do split and all.
No, but
Triple
that's
spin.
okay. I think in terms of like showmanship,
Yeah.
it's fun and things like that. But I think recently there was this video of him.
He grabbed the lady with his leg like come here.
No, that one is old already. There was a newer video that
I
came
know.
out recently, and the lady was quite naked. Yeah, and she was really quite naked. I think she was wearing like what do you call those strappy things,
Yeah.
like
Put
tongs.
your mic. Yeah.
And tongs and things like that. So Vasquez himself was half naked as always.
Uh-huh.
Right? So people in the comment was like saying that you don't have to be naked to sell salsa.
Yeah, I think I know which video you're talking about. I think so.
And actually the entire showcase itself was good. It was really, really good. But people just felt like, you're
It's too much.
disrespecting the art itself. You don't have to resort to like, nakedness.
Mm.
There are a lot of people like dancing almost naked now. You know?
Yeah.
Social media is
Like you can see a lot in Bachata also.
Bachata a lot.
It's like a lot, which is actually quite sad because like everyone's like,
Yeah.
because Bachata can be like a very nice dance. Like Bachata Central actually can be a very nice dance, but then because everyone went to like this and then they all felt like it's gonna be like Bachata sexual.
Maybe
That's the next one.
they want to
The next trend.
show the body movement.
No, girls with a bit of a short pants and crop is fine.
Yeah.
But when you can see the extra,
See, now there's
extra.
all the girls are like in thongs already. Like you can see
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
entire
can see.
Yeah.
the triangle was becoming smaller and smaller.
I mean, yeah, I understand self love is very good. And I respect that, but this is a bit too much.
too much.
Okay.
Last time there was also Kizouk.
Yeah. Okay, so
Kizouk. We're dancing Kizouk.
Oh.
Does it work?
Yeah.
How does it work?
So you do a bit of Kizomba,
Uh-huh.
then you go to a Saida, and then you do you move to Zouk.
Oh.
And then come back into...
Yeah.
That's not
Because it's the music is similar, so
try in the Kizomba room every Monday.
Mix both together.
Yeah, SBK on Mondays.
we were doing that a long time ago.
Yes,
when we were drunk.
we were doing that because he gets bored just doing
Kizomba.
Kizomba.
Because we're doing-
so he's okay, let's just do some zouk.
Yeah, but it's nice. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it just sounds fun. You all can try it again.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah. Then you had like a Bachata Tango. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Long time ago.
A long time ago.
It's actually quite nice. Yeah, it has a bit of elegance in it.
Yeah. But now no one does it though. No.
But there's
I
no
don't
missing
see- Yeah.
Tango instructors. I mean, there's
Tango is,
one,
yeah.
one or two. I think
Yeah.
might get one more. I forgot the other guy.
Yeah, all these old
So what do you think is the next the evolution of bachata? Where are we going? What's the
Bachata sexual.
besides the bachata sexual? You think we're gonna continue moving with the zouk influence and body movement?
I think for now Bachata Central is still going very strong. And then I do believe Bachata Zouk also is gonna stay, to be honest.
I think
yeah.
Bachata Zouk is going to stay for a while.
Yeah, it's really gonna stay for a while. Because it's like, to be honest, like artists like Carlos and Paz, Masa, they are really like doing the Bachata Zouk. And then Bachata influence also, like from Marvin and Gatika. I feel like there's a lot of people also into this already. But
So bachata influence, like, can you explain a bit? It's like more like influence of hip hop and also type of like locking,
I
breaking.
think it's for aesthetic wise.
I think, yeah, for me, I'm still trying to understand what is a little bit of bachata influence. No offense. The dance is still nice, but it really looks like they influence a bit of a few stuff
Yeah.
and together with bachata. But I know what the reason why some people will like bachata influence is because you will get to express more to normal music.
Oh,
Because some
okay.
people actually relate, especially like for us, or at least some of us, we hear English songs more and we understand, so we can express a little bit more. Where else, because for bachata is Spanish songs, we just try to understand where this is going, whether it's happy or sad or something. We will try to mimic something.
Yeah, but most of the bachata songs are like, dirty, sex,
No, no.
whatnot.
Now it's different already. Now it's all about, like romance,
Yeah.
who break up with who, who wants to
Heartbreak
go
and-
solo,
The drama.
yeah, this kind of thing.
What about Dominican bachata? which
Bachata's
is
always
the origin of everything.
To be honest, I like Dominican bachata, which is like the new trend one, right? Which is like bachata swag, or like whereas everyone's like really grounded and just like grooving with the dance. That bachata Dominican is very nice. Like I do like that one. Like when I just started bachata, then I think last time before COVID, the time when I see bachata Dominican, people do is like jumping around. And I don't know if you guys remember last time. Everyone's like, I don't know why everyone I was guilty. I guilty also. I was guilty.
For it, for
That time I
sure.
feel like maybe social media wasn't that great.
Yeah.
After that, so not a lot of people, and feel like everyone's just jumping around. But now it's like because there's more videos coming out, and then you really see that if you dance bachata Dominican properly, like grounded with swag, it actually can be a very chill and nice dance.
So why do you think that Dominican bachata is not favored that much in Singapore?
Oh, actually, not really anymore. Actually, Dominican bachata is actually growing in Singapore.
Still minority.
Yeah, it's still a minority, but it's actually, I'm surprised that it actually can grow, slowly growing. Yeah. And I think now because of the music, it is not as fast as it was before. So people manage to find some songs that are actually a little bit more slower and can relate. So that's why they started to enjoy a bit. Before, I think our time, the music
so
that we
fast.
had was so fast.
We
It
always
was
say,
really, really fast.
yeah.
And I think that's the thing that freaks some people out. And that's why we start to get jumpy because